Here, hey, I'm in Colorado at the Eagle Claw factory, Right McGill factory, where trocar is made. My favorite hook, by the way. I've got a great story for you. You know, I had something really cool happen this year. I won the Potomac River tournament in Washington, D.C. this year, and led it wire to wire, which was a nerve-wracking thing to do. But a great story, and this goes to show you how great these hooks are. You know, you say, well, why do you use trocar? Well, I use trocar simply because they're the sharpest hook in the world. I just don't lose fish on them. For some reason, I just don't hardly ever lose any fish. They're strong, and I deal with a lot of big bass down on Lake Okeechobee. The points are sharp. I mean, there's just so many great things. And on this hook here, this little flipping hook, TK130, I think it's 130, yep, 3/0, it has this great little keeper on it. So when I'm flipping soft plastic, you know, creature baits, worms, or whatever, it doesn't want to slide down. Now, getting back to the Potomac River tournament. Here's what's cool. So I go into a Bass Pro Shops, and unfortunately I was running low on my TK130 3/0. I knew I only had a few more in my boat, and I needed to get some because they usually give some out at the tournaments. So I go into Bass Pro Shops, and they've had a great week there. They've got one pack left of TK130 sitting on the shelf. And I grab them, and I say, well, you know, I'll get this pack, and I'll get some shipped up to me. Well, long story short, the tournament starts. I practice all week, 3 days of practice. Same hook, one hook. Then I give my dad a couple hooks and give my buddy that practices with me a couple hooks. And I'm down to 2 hooks. And then next thing you know, the tournament starts. I've got one rod rigged up with a paddle tail worm on a 3/16 ounce weight. And again, with this nice little keeper on here, allows that bait to stay up there good. Allowed me to be very weedless with this straight shank hook. And I had another one rigged up with a creature bait on it. I had 2 hooks for a 4-day tournament. And I led the tournament wire to wire with the exact same hook the entire tournament. Meaning that my one rod with my paddle tail worm, same hook, and the creature bait rod was another same hook. Only 2 hooks left in my boat. I didn't break my line, I didn't lose any fish, and the points stayed sharp the entire practice and the entire tournament. Caught a limit every day in big bag. So, why do I fish trocar? I fish trocar for that reason. They're quality hooks, they're made right, they're strong, with no failures that I've ever had. They're the best for me. So check them out online. Team Trocar. That's a true story, by the way. Do not think I made that up. Fished the same hook the entire tournament. Crazy.